Beach was really, I mean, it's a beautiful course, but a young golfer called, you might have heard of him, Tiger Woods.
Yeah.
Yeah, he's not bad, I hear, but no, he made a payment.
He can't drive.
Huh?
He can't drive a car.
No, but he's not loyal either, but with Mrs. But.
Good evening, everybody. We've got a stranger with us tonight.
Hello. We've been overrun.
Yes.
But he actually hit a 7-iron as his second, because it's par 5, one of these holes. He hit a 7-iron from around the back of a tree, out of the rough and onto the green on a par 5. So nobody could believe what this happened, so it was pretty cool.
Just be aware, Jim, just be aware. If ever you're talking to him on the phone, don't mention golf. Just saying.
Is this like the Germans? Don't mention the war.
Pretty much.
Don't show
I
their
said
gun.
it once, but I might have got away with it. Yeah. Oh, you got Scott checking in. Yeah. Who's that, Scott? Yep.
Some random that just jumped in.
And there's
Harry. Harry's here.
Harry.
You know, Paul, and Jason may as well know the show hasn't been posting on my YouTube feed here for weeks now. It doesn't show up on my notifications. I know I'm subscribed, and it isn't showing up. So I don't know what's going on, but
YouTube apparently YouTube's been playing funny buggers with a lot of channels.
Really?
It's a common thing across many channels. Oh, come on, then, good.
I mean, I don't even get the notification until I go looking for it.
Yeah. No, I mean, I can't. I go to the Aussie Scale Modeler channel, and there's nothing about a upcoming podcast or live chat or whatever it is.
I mean, I'm not sure when
it's the day before.
If it's not set up to go to the Aussie Scale Modeler channel, it won't go there.
Yeah, well, that'll probably be my fault because that's above my pay grade.
I'll tuck it on next week.
Come on. Quiet. Come on.
Oh, it's 12 minutes, 37 seconds.
Quiet. Okay. Come on. Up. Everyone wants to see it. Come on.
As you can see in the background there, I've got my Dora. So.
Quiet. Come on.
Your Dora?
That rail gun?
Yeah, hang on.
Yeah, I know you will. You love being on.
Oh my God! Yeah, he's got the Dora. Yep.
Jesus.
Yeah. There's a. I know someone who's constructing that thing. It's incredible. The size is. Can't believe they put that in 1/35th scale.
You don't.
I can't remember who it was, but many moons ago, I watched him build that, and it took him months, and he done a very beautiful job of it.
Months? He must have been at it all the time. I could see that thing taking years.
He was retired, so he had nothing better to do. All right, me down.
There's a guy who did it. He's an Asian guy. He actually milled all the wheels, and he milled a heap of stuff, like all the piping. He did that as well. Like all the piping. Hey, thanks, Harry. Yeah, like everything, it's just. And he, all the railing and all the walkways, he used.
No.
He made that himself, and all the actual railings to go on top of that was all hand bent.
Wow. He machined all of that stuff?
What's that?
He machined all of that stuff, manufactured it himself?
Well, he manufactured the he machined all the rail stuff.
Yeah.
Yeah, he did that. So that was pretty good. Oh, we got hello, puppy. So
better look at me.
Yeah.
Well, I can see your bilge. Bilge, you're a Navy man, so I'll put it in Navy parlance. You're a little bit more even keel this week.
If you think.
It's 135th, Scott.
Yeah, 135th, Scotty. Yeah, just seen it there.
The big one. You know, the one you need a 12-foot fish tank to put it in.
It's 2 meters long.
No.
Holy moly! Oh man, that's taller than me.
And depending on where you got the barrel, can be anywhere up to a foot and a foot and a half high.
Yeah.
Yeah, and
that's right.
This other guy that did the machining actually somehow put a motorized system in it to elevate the barrel.
Oh, nice. Very cool.
And it doesn't just go whoop, it's just a smooth progression up. And then,
very nice. Very,
Sounds
very
like
nice.
something Seamus would do.
What's that, mate?
Smoke them if you got them.
13 weeks, boys. So, and it's the non-nicotine stuff. So,
well, good for you. That's. I'll tell you what, Jason. I'll tell you what. If I may say something here, my father, God rest his soul. You know, he started smoking at age 15, and he couldn't shake it till the day he died. So nicotine is a very powerful drug. I don't know how they make your cigarettes in Australia, but here in America, they make them to make you crave them and keep buying them.
Well, we ended up. So we did a rough estimate.
Even Daniel?
On what my wife and I have spent on cigarettes over the time we've been smoking. And I'm glad you're all sitting down because it works out at the low estimate, $1,980,040.
Chicory.
I'm not surprised. I
we were
am not
spending
surprised.
$4,200 a month on cigarettes.
Yeah. Well, did they jack the prices up in Australia like they did here in America to get people to stop using it?
The fragging roof.
Yep.
Okay.
Yeah, now they've changed the pack size.
Yeah, they changed the pack size. They've done all that. I'm like, well, if you're going to smoke, you're going to smoke.
Yeah. You know,
But
you can only buy 30 grams of rollies.
Yeah.
Not being well and everything. I thought, well, this has got to help if I stop this.
Yeah. Well, yeah, you just gave yourself a massive pay raise.
Yeah, so and then Bud being on board is great. So that's all very
Hey,
good.
remember the old days where you could go up to anyone on the street, bum a square, got a cigarette, got a match.
Yeah,
now you'd be selling at black market prices. Hey, cigarettes.
You ask someone for a light and they look at you sideways.
Eggs are almost as expensive as cigarettes in America.
Brand new grandson last Monday, Alexander.
Hey.
Congratulations.
Congratulations, Jason. Hurrah.
Or huzzah.
Hang on.
Chunks,
How many now?
13.
Yeah.
13.
Go. Put the phone back up on the. There you go, Jason. Let's see it.
Oh, what else? Yep. Little Bubba.
There we are. Oh, nice.
Little Bambino.
The name?
Alexander.
Alexander. I like that. Alexander the Great.
Yeah, Alex for short.
Or Al.
Yeah, Al.
Wait
Alex.
a minute. Wait a minute. I can see some stubble and some beard growth already on the kid. Named Alex. He's going to have that.
He was 3.48 kilos, 53 centimeters long, born at 6:31 a.m.
Oh wow! The kid came at a good time, not 1 o'clock in the morning.
Yeah, morning,
Mum and
baby.
Bub well.
He did, but the daughter-in-law was induced on the Friday night and he didn't turn up to the Monday, so she had a bit of a rough time of it.
Yeah,
He's not gonna.
He'll never forget.
He's not going to be a weekend baby.
No, and that was their first. So yeah, I'd be holding off.
You know what?
Good.
If I may say something here, Jason, it was just by chance I put this on tonight because it's so freaking cold inside my house. I figured I'd warm my head by getting this thing on because I don't wear this in the summertime. It's strictly a winter style of hat. It's so warm. So
It's
I don't know
5
what
degrees
happened,
over
but
there, Jim. It's not summertime.
I put this on, and look who shows up, the Godfather. Be my friend. Be my friend, Godfather. Be my friend.
Yeah, be my friend.
He'll ask you to return the favor.
Yeah, right. Yeah. Well, I'm not an undertaker. I'm not an undertaker.
Hey, tomorrow there will be no horse's head in your bed.
Well, thank you. Thank you. I
Good.
appreciate that.
Another cultured person who's read the book.
Yeah.
Oh,
Absolutely.
my gosh. Oh, man.
Well, Chunk's in the chat. The link's in, Chunk. Yeah.
Yeah, did you see
you open
last
up
week's
your
show at all,
what?
Jason? Did you get a tour? Did you happen to check
No,
out
I
last
missed
week?
out
Okay.
on quite a lot.
Chunk
Yeah,
showed
we
his work shed. It's not a shed, it's a warehouse.
Okay.
I mean, he could put his cars in there if he wanted to.
That sounds like a plan. We could all
I
go.
tell you what, man, if he's in there again, let's have him give us a tour of it. I mean, my God, I don't think he finished the last time. He's got so much space in there.
He's got so much stuff in there.
Well, that's what it's for, though, and it looked fairly organized. Heck, he had a bathroom, a kitchen. Nice.
Lifestyle to rich and famous.
No, that's a man cave.
That's not a cave. That's a warehouse.
No, it's a man cave.
It's a man warehouse.
Well, it's one of the largest man caves I've ever seen. Because for us here in America, a man cave would be like your den.
There he is in the cave.
There he is, and he is in the storage
Hey,
house.
John.
Hello.
Hey, young
Dressed
man.
as a worker.
I would like to say thank you to Chunk for reaching out many times to see how I was feeling. So
Yeah, well, gotta do it
much
together.
appreciated.
Kept in touch. That's what you got to do.
So here we are on the supernatural. So you can, I don't know if you
Oh
can see it.
yeah. Okay, the Chevy. Yeah.
Yep.
So see, I just cut out there. So I've gone there and there, both sides. And then the way they designed it, because it was just a solid body, so that's all been scribed out. But up under the arse end there, you've got to go up and cut and leave this bit here.
Yeah.
Okay.
Oh, the pain in the arse.
Oh, it looks good. Looks like you did a
Take it up with
clean
General
job.
Motors.
There we go.
Oh, there you go. Nice.
So,
Wow, big block.
very big block. 427, I think it was.
Should be a 327 in the Impala.
No,
Yeah,
so a small motor like that pulling on a big car, maybe from the factory, but that's a custom jobber, isn't it?
yeah, that's the
Yeah. I figure that thing would probably have at least 427 in there.
yeah. So there was 327 out the factory,
Yeah.
and
that was-
there's
Yeah.
what did I say? 9 or 7 cars used in the series, and Jensen Ackles and the other guy both got one each. Whoever Dean was, he got the first one, like the show car, and then
The hero car.
the hero car. That's the word I was after, and yeah, it was the other guy got the second car. So.
Okay. All right.
Hey,
Oh,
but I mean-
I wanted to ask you. I noticed that to me a tank transporter on the table to your left. Are you working on that too?
Yeah, so that just all. Well, I thought the motor probably seized in the pans. Have been that long since it's been assembled. So,
We'll send it up to Australian Armour. They'll fix it.
yeah, that's the farmer over there. Hang on, I've just washed all the sprues and put them in the dehydrator and dried them out.
Yeah. I
Oh.
had that model. I sold it to a friend of mine.
Oh, that's a lot of plastic in the box.
That's
It is, but-
that is a beautiful model. That is awesome. And that goes back to the 1990s. That's a mid-90s mold.
Yeah, so while I'm waiting on stuff from VNA. I will get started on priming all that, and yeah,
Is that what the Panzer IV is going to go on?
yes,
All right. I like it. I like it. Nice. Very good. Very good.
Buff,
yes.
how's the ASLab?
Over there. I started the Panzer, you bastard. Just seriously, just
I'm not inside to show get mine down. So.
thanks, buddy.
Well, I can always go get Pete's.
Yeah. I built this the other day. I won this back nearly 4 years ago now, the wing jig from that Models for Heroes auction
Oh, yeah.
4 years ago.
Oh, nice.
Okay.
Yeah,
Nice.
So I
you've been
built all
working
that.
with timber.
Yeah, so I built all that, everything on it. So it comes with varying degrees. Where's the
Of difficulty?
Oh no, of where's the draw side? Hang on.
Might make a ship right out of you yet.
Yeah, so it comes with all those are handmade. So all your different angles and for different size wings, and
Is that meant for aircraft alone, or can you do
so
any model?
I suppose you could put like you've got the adjustability there, or maybe a hole could go in there because you can slide up and down there.
Nice. Very
So
nice.
you're
I
really
need
getting
something
into
like
this
that.
modelling lark.
Yeah, I thought I'd have a crack at it.
Yeah, with my
Well, you
shaky
may as
hand.
well.
Yeah. Oh, hey, wait a minute. One more question. What's that guitar behind you? Is that a Telecaster?
Yes, it is, sir.
That is beautiful. A little piece of machinery there. Let's see it.
Oh,
Yeah. You
Don't
leave
play
your
it.
weapon in the
Don't play
your
it.
weapon in the cupboard, please, Jim.
Yeah. Beautiful. Nice. Nice.
I'll see that, and I'll raise you. I allowed my ex to buy a 12-string, a Ovation,
okay.
Ooh.
and a semi-acoustic jazz.
Very nice.
And she can play them all very, very well.
Excellent. Excellent.
Well, that's the first time I picked that up the other day, and it's the first time I played guitar in 4 odd years. So, besides Jeffro's, so
Yeah, you played it at my place. Well, you
Yeah,
played
but-
mine at my place.
yeah, just sort of had a bit of a muck around. So, going to get back into that.
Ooh.
It's always good to have a strum.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Oh, Jeff Bro, I sent Paul some photos of some of my models for to see. So if he comes back, to see if he can put those on screen for you. I took a few snapshots during the week and
I've just
emailed
got to
them.
remember where I put them.
I'd have to do that too. But yes, every time I try and send a photo of anything, if I try to pull anything up here with the lights here, it just looks bloody awful. So
Yeah, that's why I took the photos for you instead of trying to show them here on screen with the lighting and it just doesn't look right. At least you'll be able to see the colors and there you go.
Oh, that's awesome, Jeffro.
oh wow,
That's
James.
the King Tiger.
yeah.
That's good.
Nope, disappeared.
Oh, sorry. You want to see it still?
Well, if you could go through them quickly, then we could move on. I just,
Well, it may not be quick, but I can go through them.
I'm assuming that's the dragon one, is it?
No, that's a Tamiya kit. I built that about 25 years ago.
Right.
Yeah, that's the Zimmerit on there is resin. It's comes in a sheet. You cut it. It's cut the size for that kit, and you just apply them to all the surfaces. I bought
That's
that
nice work, Jim.
like 2003. The figures, I think one's Tamiya, the other one's Dragon. So that's that. I just wanted to show a close up of the figures. That's
No, that was great.
thank you.
Yeah. Talk amongst yourselves. I'm just loading them.
Okay, yeah, the headphones on the guy in the rear I made myself. I think that's no, wait a minute, no, that's those came in a Dragon kit. Photo etch head, the band that goes around the ears.
Uh-huh.
And yeah, my first attempts at trying to shade faces and paint them proper. It's for me.
The uniform looks
very
great.
hit or miss.
Yeah, no, that's some fucking nice work.
Thank you. I also hand painted the markings too on the turret, the cross and the numbers. I did those myself. I wanted to see what they look like. But you know those freaking Germans? They're so freaking meticulous. They don't hand paint those numbers. They have stencils that they spray on, so they're perfect every time. That's how meticulous those bastards can be.
Or you can use some Mickey Sticky, and that'll give it a stencil-like look.
Exactly. You're right. Yeah, I have yet to try that, but I may do it on the plane on the model I'm working on right now. I may have to paint markings on that.
Or you could do what I do and just glue them on.
That's right, Jeffrey.
Oh, thank you, Harry. Thank you. Yeah. It's one of those. What do they call it? I don't know. The Germans had like 20 different camel patterns.
Yeah. I painted I got some. I finished the frill model tracks for the
P-Dot. Thank you, Harry. Yeah.
The dragon King Tiger I've had sitting in there for years and years, and so since I got those, I've been sort of working on that one. I'm either working on that one or working on the.
There you go.
Oh, that was great.
There's another shot of it. It's your ambush pattern.
Yeah.
I sprayed it on.
Yeah.
So
P-Dot, Harry says.
P-Dot. Right. Yeah. Thank you, Harry. Yeah.
Oh wow.
Again, the Zimmerit is it comes in these it's all laid out on a sheet, and you just got to cut around them. And then I just rough sanded the surface they were going on, and then put some 30-minute epoxy I used, so I'd have time to get it in place. I didn't want to use super glue; it might lock it in if I got it on crooked. So, and then the edges I just cut to fit, and I took a lighter to the edges and melted the very edge of each of the like around the turret to make sure it fell in line, because some of them kind of like decal film. It was a little extra hanging off the edge, and so just trying to get rid of it with a sharp knife wasn't doing it.
Yep.
Okay. The next one is not a tank.
Oh yeah, that's the Maki C202. That's the full glory. Yeah.
That's right. You put the two different wings on it.
Yeah. That's old Hasegawa kit I got from my best mate. He's got about 15 of them, I think, and I bought one off him for a tenner. And the reason I made that one is because the starboard wing on the airplane was replaced, and the pattern on the starboard wing was the smoke ring pattern.
Yeah.
So I decided to go with both. And I found that aircraft profile in an Osprey book about it. Italian Regia Aeronautica squadrons in North Africa.
Yeah. Hey, look, we're a modeling channel.
Yep, and then that's Edward Wildcat to the right of it, and the one to the left is a Japanese plane, which the next image should show it in full.
Was it a Nick or a Gecko?
It's a Nick.
Okay.
You're right. You are right. It is a Kawasaki aircraft company. Let the good times roll, baby. Oh, there's the Tiger again.
Hang on. Just working out how to drive this.
There you go.
I could help.
There it is. Yeah.
Very, very sleek looking little planes. Those ones. They got a hold of a 110 at some stage, and I think they modelled a lot of them off a 110.
No. This was an individual design. This thing was around for a while, and it was one of the few airplanes that was ready to climb to the altitude of the B-29s over Japan.
Yeah. That's right. Yeah.
Yeah, and the camo took me like a couple days to paint.
Hang on. I didn't do that.
What?
There we go. Hang on. No, you were talking about the Kawasaki, and the picture changed.
Picture changed.
No, it's all right. I noticed.
It's the
Nobody
same
else
plane.
did. That's all right.
I only got one photo of this anyway. But anyhow, the camo took me a couple days to paint. And this goes back to like 2002, 2001. I can't remember when it was a real pain in the ass to build. The manufacturer of the kit is Nitimo, which is I scale mated their brand. They molded their kits back in the early 70s. You might still find them around now and then at swap meets, but on a model shelf at a hobby shop, doubt it. So, there's the Tiger. That's the one I just finished. That's the Dragon.
You could have washed the wheels.
I'm sorry, Paul?
You could have washed the wheels.
Oh, well, that's the mud of Leningrad. That's where that thing was based before it was captured. Yeah, that's the tank cruiser Tamiya set with decals for the markings, which made it a lot easier. It looks a lot better than trying to hand paint them, which is impossible. So,
Jim,
the headphones I modified with sheet plastic and wire for the for the wire that hooks up to the intercom system. I used wire from a cell phone charger that was no good. There's the elephant. That's the elephant. That's a dragon kit.
Cool. Yeah,
that one's got hand applied Zimmerit. You can't see it. I didn't get many close-ups of this. I think I only got 2 images of this. It's in the display case. I didn't take it out. I should have. But yeah, this thing, like the Tiger, this thing came with a shitload of bells and whistles. The fenders are photo etch. They came with the kit. It's a metal barrel. I'll tell you, these Dragon kits, the tracks are Fruel model or metal.
I was going to say, yeah, the tracks have got some sag in it, so they look like
exactly. They're not yeah. That's why I use Fruel model. For these big ass German and Russian tanks of the Second World War, like a Stalin or a KV-1, you got to have that. You got to have that heavy.
You got to have the sag.
Yeah, exactly. You got to have the sag. That's right. The sag in this case is okay for us guys at my age. Sagging isn't a good thing. So,
well,
until you're in the shower and you're punching in the gut.
Yeah, it's just the backside of the Tiger. It's all muddied up and everything. The base is
the weak side.
I'm sorry, Paul?
The weak side.
Yeah, that's right. The backside where you could penetrate the engine compartment. Yep. And what was I going to say is that the base it's on is a diorama base I'm going to use for that thing. But man, I am such a procrastinator when it comes to making scenes like vignettes and dioramas. I never get started on them. So I got to dedicate time to do it. What's that, Paul?
Yeah, it looks good.
Well, thank you.
What have you used for the mud, Jim?
Combination of stuff. Actual dirt from outside. Some railroad. Some white glue, water to dilute it. Yeah. And I mixed some paints in there, some watercolor paints, browns and tans and stuff like that to give it that soil look. One thing I didn't put in there, I should have, is some static grass. There's no grass. It's all just mud. Yeah. So
I've got some Vallejo stuff coming tomorrow.
Okay. Yeah. You mean like ground stuff?
Yeah, I've got all peat stuff to use. Yeah.
Yeah, mud. I did get one lot with actually vegetation in it.
Okay.
Already got it in it, and
Oh, hey, little history's tuned in. Terry, how are you?
Good evening, Terry.
Greetings to the UK. It's 10:30 in the morning now.
Yeah, well, Harry's been here since we started, but then again, Harry doesn't sleep.
No, it's not that early on Sunday. For me, it's 4:30 a.m. So I'm the early bird.
Harry's in every stream.
Yes, he is. Yes, he is. You're right.
I mean, he's either on no days or he just doesn't sleep.
Well, he could be like me, and that is not have a regular sleep schedule. Since I stopped working, my sleep regimentation has gone to hell. So, yeah, that's just a few of what I got there, Jeff Rowe. Just wanted to send them along so you could see what the.
No, they looked good, Jim.
Thank you.
They look bloody amazing, actually.
Thank you very much. Thank you. I'll show you what I'm working on right now. I'll be right back. Just take a second.
Okay, I'm just seeing. I know how to do this now.
There you go. This is the B5N2. This is the Kate. I'm working on this, and I found the paint pattern. I actually want to paint this thing. I just started with the Japanese navy gray on the bottom. I spilled the bottle of paint, so I got to go out and buy more. I'm lucky it didn't go all over me, but that's why you wear an apron. I spilled a freaking bottle of paint. I just thinned it too. I just put like half of it was paint, the other half was thinner. I mix it all up. I'm getting ready to put some more in the airbrush, and bam!
It's only paint.
I know, but I feel like such a klutz. Anyway,
I just got to be careful I don't spill the paint I've collected.
Okay. All right, on to the next customer, Paul. I'm done.
Okay.
Thank you for indulging me.
You're welcome, Jim. Thank you for sharing.
Yeah, great work, mate.
Okay, who's got what on the bench? We know Jason's got a model on the bench. I know it's
let's see that Panzer IV a little closer, Jason. You looks like you had it painted.
Yeah, the Panzer IV. Yeah,
that's it. Now are you going to camouflage that?
Oh, geez, I just dropped shit everywhere.
Oh well.
Yeah, you need better lighting, mate.
That's in DAK, that one.
Do you are you gonna is this gonna be the solid yellow?
Yeah, I've already done some light weathering on it.
Okay, cool. That's awesome. That's
with
the F1 barrel. That's the F1 special.
Yep. So there's bits and pieces haven't been glued on here yet, but a bit of weathering. I'm waiting on some other stuff to come from B&A. I think the funny thing you'll find out is, although I don't no longer own it, I didn't take anything with me, and I forgot to get this colour.
Would you like it? I'll send it back up.
I've got to order some stuff, so I don't have any flat clears, I don't have any gloss clears, I don't have any 2K, I don't have anything. So
I've still got a.
Well, there's another.
I've got a 2K in a box I can send back to you.
Yeah.
No, it's all good, but that's so far. I just want the pieces in here.
It's nice. You got any figures for it?
Yeah, I do. Still umming and ahhing on those because I've got to do some more research on the Farmo. And it was all Wehrmacht. There's a bit of confusion whether they were wearing the same uniform, like the transport part of this, as the people in.
Oh, you mean as far as the Panzerwaffe?
Yeah, like the uniforms. Yeah,
I think what those guys wore, I think they were like maintenance or ordnance battalions. They might have been wearing like a coverall kind of uniform.
Teal grey was the popular colour for transport. So I just want to clarify that that's what they wore before I go painting them in the DAC and screwing the whole scene up. So,
well, I know this. They did have those tank transporters in North Africa. I've seen a few.
Oh yeah. I've seen a few photos, but they're not bloody colour.
No, but it's pretty much a guarantee they're painted Panzer gray with that desert yellow over the top of it.
Yeah, but it's not the Farmo that I'm worried about. It's not the vehicle. It's the people who are working on it.
Yeah, I get it. Yeah, the tank crews. Yeah. I mean the ordnance crews. Yeah, the guys who service the vehicles. Yeah.
So I know the tank crew's got to be painted in.
Yeah.
But it's the crew for this. So that's where I want to make sure that it's all.
Well, I'll tell you what, if you want to see a lot of that stuff in action, there's two channels I go to. I watch regularly on YouTube. They're called Panzer Archaeology and Look in the Past Archive. And a lot of those guys, I don't know where they found them, but they have actual wartime film footage. There's no sound. Most of them come with no audio, but you get actual battlefield photos and films, not just photos, but films of these vehicles in action, including that FAMO tank transporter. So if you can, I can't, let me see if I can get into the comments. I could at least type the names. You can YouTube search them. They're only about 5-10 minute videos sometimes. Sometimes they're 15, but you get to see this stuff in action. And they have everything. I mean, British.
It sounds like Zeno's Drive-In. That's kind of like that.
Yeah, something like that. I think we're talking about the same channel there, Jeffro. I think I have that on my subscription list as well.
Yeah. I haven't looked at Zeno's stuff for a while. They've got great stuff on there.
Zeno's got old 1950s classified American films about like the B-58 Hustler, nuclear weapons system.
Yeah.
What the old duck and cover.
Yeah.
The old duck and cover thing they used to tell us back when we were kids. Duck and cover. Duck and cover.
And roll.
In case of nuclear war.
Duck and roll.
Yeah, we were just told to stick your head between your legs and kiss your ass goodbye.
Yeah. Well, we had the same thing, and my father had the same thing too when he was growing up in the 1950s, and it was a lot more serious back then, in the post-Korean War era.
Yeah, I just seeing Jason's back. I just thought I'd share this picture for him.
What is it? Oh,
Yeah, beautiful.
That's the Tamora Grey Nurse.
Yep,
All right,
it is.
give him 30 seconds and a handkerchief.
30. I'm down to 15 now.
Would you like me to load the startup video?
I already seen that one.
Go on, do it. Do it.
Yeah,
Watch
go
him
ahead.
crumbling, slump to the floor.
Yeah. Don't flirt with us, Paul.
Okay. This is the day I introduced my grandson to the Spitfire.
How old is your grandson?
He was 6 at the time, or
Okay.
6.
Perfect age.
Nothing like a Merlin firing up.
These things are awesome.
I'll just turn the
And
camera on.
there was a Mark 9 behind it.
It has been a great day for aerobatics here. The States of the Airport. Remember to
And
make your friends
in the background was a bit special.
The point roller just flips it over upside down. Keep it on high. Well, my turn is after the boot line.
God, they're bloody loud.
No, they're not.
This was at Cessna up in New South Wales.
I don't
Was that
know.
last year, Paul?
2023, I think.
So the whistling that you hear as wants to come through is actually the wires.
And yes, Spitfire nutcases.
Holding those
The
wings
crowbar is
together
painted
and
red.
Can you adjust the volume a bit, Paul?
Pardon?
And I learn every day. That's why I want to.
Oh, I see. You want to keep it up for the end when it starts up
Yeah.
like this.
Known is what we call that.
Let the crowbar on the door.
Hang on, now I can hear you. I turned it off. Turn
Oh
the
no, I
sound
was
off.
going to say, I see why you've got the sound up so you can hear the engine fire when it starts.
Yeah, well, when the engine fires, you feel it, but you
Oh, I
don't
bet you
feel it.
do. I bet you
It was
do.
beautiful. It was beautiful. My son and my grandson were with me. This was
That's a special moment.
it was a $500 day. It was great.
That's worth every penny of it.
No,
to
that's
me.
worth more. Hey, Jeffro, have you ever flown in a Spitfire, mate?
As luck would have it, I have.
Ah, fuck off.
Yeah, I'll tell you about it sometime.
Jesse Briggs and Leonardo coming down.
Again,
Here in the Hunt
Dad, the guy who's playing it,
Hesitation roll.
father owns Westfield.
And again, freestyling it here this
Running
afternoon.
for a good bit.
We look down on
Yeah, it's the shop owner.
Machinery about to get underway, ladies and gentlemen. It's time not to go anywhere. We give it up for Jesse. He comes down. Great 100
Hang on.
air show. We're going to do it all again tomorrow.
Not bad for a got the helmet on. I'm jumping ahead,
You can
so
see the Mayfair here. I just got the Saginator Ross, and now they're down there.
Goldfish.
The great end of the paddock views.
That's the Mark 9.
Spitfire Restoration, and they're undertaking the whale.
They currently have a Mark 1 under restoration.
That, but basically it's a
Yeah, no.
I'm giving up for Jesse Jury and Monster Sticker. So we will have some words a little bit about that great foundation.
That is one paint I wanted you to develop, Jason, but you can't do it now.
The story we told in a moment.
The Spitfire exhaust paint. Exhaust colour.
Yeah, the brassy.
It's out on
It's called Nicotadel.
Yeah.
So we've got 3 yaks here today, and I'm pretty happy with that. Well, I love a yak. White formation at the moment.
Who would have thought it took so long? Oh, hang on. Doctors at the ready.
So 3 yaks to be on display in their white formation at the moment.
Yes, the propeller is spinning at 60 frames per second.
Oh,
Sorry,
Beautiful.
I have to turn my headphones down now.
that is what they class as a gather round children moment.
Yeah. No, that was a great day for me and my grandson and son. He
Oh,
thought
mate.
V8s. My son thought V8s were loud.
It's a
Yeah,
yeah. Did your what'd your grandson think of it?
I think he may have joined the RAAF at that time, but
Well, 6 years
Yeah.
old, so
yeah,
it's
I
right
said
age.
they don't fly them anymore, mate. He went, oh,
Yeah, I know. Jeez. Well, maybe it
Oh,
hurt.
but they do, but they don't.
yeah. Then again, I do have a photo of him sitting in the intake of a Sabre crying.
Crying.
Yeah, well, he was 2.
Oh,
Well,
I
I mean,
stuck him-
did he think the thing was going to eat him up, or did he think he was in the
Probably.
mouth of a dragon or something?
Probably, yeah. He was. Yeah, he was 2. I took him up to Fightertown at Williamstown,
Okay.
and I sat him in the intake of a Sabre, which is probably
Big.
irresponsible for a grandfather.
no,
Yeah, but the plane's not going anywhere.
Yeah, it was static.
Yeah.
No, it wasn't started, so he was
Right.
fine.
Right.
But he had a ball.
Well, there you go. That's what counts.
That's a winner right
um,
there.
Yeah. What the heck? You may as well get him inducted into put the aviation bug into him early.
Yes.
No, that's the pop I wanted. Since we got Chunky, I want to see
Yes.
this man cave.
Chunk, Jason wants to see your shed.
Oh, that was build.
I've started cleaning up. So I've got more.
Oh no, he's cleaned up.
No.
He said started.
I've been trying to clean up, which has mean all I've done is move shit around. So
Here we go. Going for a wander.
All right, hang on.
I've got
Righto.
to try and work this out without changing the camera around without disconnecting like I was doing the other day.
Yeah, I had that link pick. Yeah, I had
Here
that
we
link
go.
pick up on my phone too.
Oh,
There's the
you got
heater.
heater on.
Oh, look at that. Log fire and all. Cano.
It's a bit messy at the
Where's the
moment.
beer fridge?
All the crap here was underneath me because there's a piece of big cable and stuff.
I saw it. I saw it.
So,
Pretty darn cool.
It looks better than it did look last week.
oh, it was because all that stuff that's there was underneath. So I'm just trying to sort crap out. Look out, there's my finger. So that's the fire. That's the fire going there.
Oh, you need a decent log in there now.
No, I'm about to go in. I lit
Nah, that's
I lit
nice
that
set of
4
coals,
o'clock
man.
Friday.
They'll stay warm for ages.
I lit that 4 o'clock Friday and hasn't been out
Yeah.
yet. So
It's 4 o'clock
oh,
Friday. For those who
That
don't know,
sounds
it's
like
now
a good
Sunday.
soak of the moon.
Yeah, I know. I'm out here till about 10 o'clock most nights. So yeah, it's a bit dirty at the moment. So yeah, that's just over there. There's the fridge and
Well, I think of it, if you're into that sort of thing, Chunk, the Aurora is supposed to be really prominent this week.
sorry.
The Aurora is supposed to be really prominent this week.
Oh, right.
Aurora
Yeah.
Borealis.
I saw it last time. It was pretty good. So yeah,
Australis.
not a lot of
Oh,
beer in
yeah.
there. It's mainly water. It's mainly water. And there's water. And then there's water.
Wow, you have plenty of water.
But I have got a jack can on the go. So yeah, there's not much to say. That's a barrack for the Richmond Tigers. You can probably see that over there.
Oh.
And there. Everywhere. And there.
Yeah, like I said, this isn't a shed; it's a warehouse.
Yeah,
Yep.
so this is just shit. I'm just sorting through stuff. So I've got crap everywhere. I'll clean this little bit up here. And this is the other part of the shed when you go this little tunnel out here. Being a builder, I just never throw anything away. This is the other shed. It's cold out here. It's just full of doors.
Shit.
And doors.
Why is
Follow.
the house painter's house never painted?
My generator. Got a collection of whippersnippers. I have no idea. None of them work. Just got to keep them. It's just part of what you do.
Ooh, that's not good, Harry.
A lot of Makita
Mark-
stuff. Makita everywhere. This is the
Mark
stab
14
cam.
left
There's the stab
in
cam.
France on Friday. There's Chunk's Chunk. Oh, there you go, Jason. There's a Merlin in a Mustang.
I can't say anything. I'm only seeing a Oh yeah, it is too. Yeah, okay, righto. Yeah, gotcha.
Yeah, that's something I'm playing with at the moment.
That'd be the best sounding Mustang ever.
Yeah, well, I thought I'd do what the Brits did. Put a Mustang in a Merlin.
Put a Merlin in a Mustang.
Yeah, put a Merlin in a Mustang. Yeah, it's Sunday night.
And we all know
Yeah, I've
that-
got to thank Terry for them. A little history. That's actually
okay.
an Airfix. That's an Airfix Merlin out of the Mosquito.
Oh, nice,
Righto.
nice. Yeah, I'm telling you, that thing looks like some George Barris custom car from the 1960s. I love it.
Dun, 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 dun,
And
dun, dun, dun,
all
dun.
Australians know what that shape is.
Shitbox.
Spoken like a true Holden person.
I thought it had to be said, so I said it.
Oh, hang on. I'll make you feel better.
Ah,
There we go.
beautiful.
That's what I wanted.
And this
Oh.
one's just, if Scott's still watching, this one's just for him.
Very nice.
All right. Nice.
Chunk still hasn't loaded again. He's
Well, Jeffro, what are you working on?
there. You go, Scott.
Right
Hang on, let's
this
see what Jeffro's on.
Jeffro's on something.
Well, yeah, I've been on something for years. Right this moment, I'm making a little photo etch radar thing for my conning tower for my U-boat.
Oh, nice. Okay.
Mixture of photo etch and bits. For some reason, stupid photo etch, they put all different numbers on all the parts. So half of the things that I think they are on the photo etch sheet, they're just not. So it's hard to find things. But yeah, just a like a little radar array thing that goes down in my conning tower. That's this week though. I've spent most of the week doing sort of finishing touches to my 2 tanks. Really, I'm waiting for a heap of stuff. I'm waiting for some paint to come from B&A tomorrow for my F16, and with that, I've got lots of mud, different, a couple of about 2 or 3 different mud colors and some a couple of different things
Hey,
like that.
you know what? I just had a thought, Jeffro. You could get in on this aftermarket weathering product stuff, but you could market Australian mud. I mean, all you got to do is go out, scoop up some dirt, throw some water in it, put it in a bottle. It's Australian mud. $8, please.
Maybe I should have bought stuff I got out of my gutter today.
Yeah.
All right, hang on. Okay. Now, did I say my panther or not? I can't remember.
I don't think I have. No, I have not.
You're doing a great job on it.
Here's one I prepared earlier. I've got to paint the figure, and I'm still debating whether I'm going to put the skirts on it or not.
Oh, nice.
That's pretty. That's nice.
That one's got the skirts on it, but that one didn't. Now, if you'll notice, you know what I'm talking about? I said I like to put my decals on with glue.
Yeah.
So this is the second time I've done this. So you've got so you're up to a gluing stage, right? And you've got your decal set, and you've got your bits of stuff just from one end of the table to the other, right? So I've got my decal set there, and I'm painting it all over things, and I'm putting the decals on, and that's all great and everything. And then I put the 211 on this, and I put the decal set on it, and I put the 211 on it, and I got a brush to just push it into the Zimmer.
Yeah.
And the bloody number was coming off with the brush, and I thought, shit, what's going on? What am I doing that for? And it was then that I realised that I didn't put decal set on it. I used extra soft.
Oh.
So I had to get like a red marker and finish and paint half of the number 2.
That looks great.
You did a great job of it.
Which is why only half of the number 2 has got a white border and the other half doesn't. So
No, that
Look.
looks good.
Yeah,
that
looks more in the field than you would if you went with a regular decal.
This is how unorganised I am. So
that shit happens. That stuff happens.
Yeah. So I'm kind of happy with that, really. Yeah. So
what kit is it? Oh,
he's frozen.
He's very intent on showing us it. All right, we've seen it now. Right, get it down.
Hang on.
Down, yeah. There it goes.
He's gone again.
No, he's disappeared.
No, Bilge does the best freezes. He always freezes in a very awkward position.
Yeah, that's right. That's right, Junk Bilge. You're coming through 5x5 again tonight. You home alone?
Yeah, no time.
Last
that
week
was
he
that.
rolling it.
That's
He
it.
was that
All
intent on rolling that cigarette last week for about 10 minutes where he was frozen.
All right.
Here we
Oh, he's back.
I went and got the box.
Okay.
Uh,
Oh, it does work?
yeah.
Okay. Oh, yeah.
Yeah,
All
yeah.
right. Nice.
Never had one of those before, but it's good
Yeah.
kit.
Yeah.
It had those tracks with the TACOM tracks, which are where you've got the you got the horns for the
Yeah, the guide
tracks.
horns. Yeah.
Put them on, and they I don't know if I liked it or not. I was all right. The pain in the ass was sort of connecting the track together. When you put it on the wheels, was all right. But
Very labor intensive.
yeah,
A lot of cleanup too.
yeah. Here's my little soldier I got. Have you ever heard of Moronius models?
No, I have not. What do you got there?
They've got heaps of them at DNA. Lots of little guys.
Okay, nice. Tank
Just a resin guy. Yeah.
Yep.
I haven't painted a figure for about 50 years, so that'll be fun.
I'll tell you what, you couldn't have picked a better figure to paint with, Jeff, bro. Those resin figures are super detailed and they're easy to paint.
It is. Yeah, it is. It's
really are.
Yeah.
Oh, it comes in one. It comes all assembled.
Yeah, all assembled, about $20, and they've got a stupidly huge range. They've got a ton of them.
Damn, that's great.
So literally anything you want, really. There's just one's just doing sort of like things like this. They've got about 8 of them.
Sounds like
from
B&A Hobbies.
B&A. Okay, well, I got an account with them, except the post is going to put me in the poorhouse.
Well, just tell them to send it as a gift.
Yeah, sure. Yeah, you know how the rest of the world loves us Americans nowadays.
Yeah, true. I just found a picture I'd like to share when Jethro's finished.
Yeah, sorry.
Oh, there's your tiger.
This is the king tiger, which I buggered up to paint the camo the first time.
You
so I
got
had to
yeah, that's a Porsche turret. That's an initial turret.
Yeah.
Nice.
Yes, I'm kind of don't mind that paint job now. It's the one with the dots.
Yeah, it looks good.
I've got the through model tracks for, so I'll put the through model tracks on that after I come at them with mud as well.
Okay. We got a new visitor in the house, Paul.
Oh, Zombie Hunter. No, he's been around for a bit.
Oh, okay. All right. Well, welcome.
I've seen him on other streams. This was me when I was playing with the diorama and the background.
Oh, cool.
Oh, very good.
Nice.
Wow.
Australian Centurion and M113.
Yeah, both Australian.
Yep.
Yeah, I made the base, and that's the computer screen in the background. I was looking for a desert background, and that's all I could find. Well,
that looks great. That's awesome.
Thank you.
Are those supposed to be on some kind of maneuvers or in Vietnam?
They're both Vietnam period vehicles, so they should be in a rubber plantation knocking trees down.
Or a rice paddy.
No, they were mainly used around
Long Tan.
Long Tan.
Yeah, Long Tan, Firebase Coral, and Balmore, and all that sort of stuff.
Not sure where those are, but I could find them on a map.
If you watch the movie Danger Close.
Yep.
Or the documentary Battle of Long Tan, which will actually give you a full in-depth description of what them boys went through.
Yes.
Okay.
From the men themselves.
What was it? A battalion of Australians took on 2,500 NVA.
Wow.
The Americans said there was no one there until the Australians said to the Kiwis, just drop them here and work the shells forward. And
They're
they
actually
did.
holding a regiment artillery barrage.
Well, you know what the Americans said. We usually get it right, but sometimes we're not. But sometimes we get it wrong. Sorry, guys.
Yeah, and The APC
Well-
guys weren't allowed to go out and help, and they just said they were going for a drive to check out their vehicles.
And we actually ended up calling in the American artillery as well, because not only were the Anzac, the New Zealand artillery there, but there was also an American artillery barrage unit there as well, and they were also called in to give support.
Gentlemen, I have glued.
You have glued. Hang on.
I have glued.
Oh my God!
Hang on.
Hey, what'd you do? You kicked him out.
Yeah.
Okay.
There he's back. He's
Glued yourself together.
Yep, that's glued. And you want to say another piece? Watch this. Wait for it. Hold on.
For it?
I'd like to thank the
I'll
Academy.
screenshot this.
You
A
might
great
not say
moment in modeling history.
Look at that. Oh, he's still got the touch.
yeah. Look out, Monique. He's using a glue.
He's back at it. We got the buffer back.
And that piece will go onto that piece. Like
This
so.
goes with that Suzanne's.
Perfecto Monday. Two pieces side by side connected with icky sticky.
Awesome.
4 pieces
Well,
glued together live on stream. Yeah,
Yeah,
Mark's
it's
going to be
crazy.
proud.
Are you working on the suspension?
No, this is the motor.
Oh, motor. Okay. Okay. All right.
So that's going to have to be sit and then scraped because beautiful, nice big seam mark down the guts of that. Hey, woo.
Well, I've had a big achievement, Paulie.
Uh-oh.
Oh, look out.
Mhm.
You fixed up the tower?
No, oh, that's right. I can't pick it up like that, can I?
Yeah.
I now
it's
have
bolted-
access
Oh,
to
Holy
secondary
crap.
armament.
okay. Nice. You know, that's pretty close to what she looks like right now, sitting in the bottom of Pearl Harbor.
No, well, there's this mount here that was actually broken off, and I need to fix it. But to do that, I had to get this off without completely destroying it, and I
Good
was
for you. Excellent.
able to, let's say, gently separate things.
Not bad
Just-
for a wolf man.
Yeah, just be grateful Pete never glued anything together properly.
Oh, can I? That was the only reason I could get it apart.
I'm serious. I'm serious.
I'm going to
Pete
take
was
5 now.
tight with glue.
I'm going to relax and enjoy the fact that I've got this to this point where I can start to put it back together.
Nice. Good achievement. Good for you. That's some nice that's some nice deconstruction.
I've been
was
putting this off for how long, Paul?
About a year and a half since I set it up there.
So I've now got it stripped down to the point that I can start to put it back together. That
Excellent.
getting that 01 level off was my biggest because
Yeah.
if I rushed it or tried to be too heavy-handed, I could have fragged the whole kit up.
Oh yeah.
So I've got it separated. I can now put it back together, start gluing everything down, and we can start to put the old girl back together for him.
Yeah. Yeah. Pete was very tight with glue though.
Oh, he was very skimpy with it.
Yeah, because I've noticed that on
just
most
from
of his
looking
other
at this,
kits.
There's for the 01 level 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15, maybe 16 spots of glue on there that I had to pop.
Yeah, so he's making it last.
That's all right. It just made it easier for me to get it apart. I can fix it, and I'll give her a nice little of icky and make her sticky, and she'll stay.
Did you build that build, or is that Peter's model?
That's Peter's Arizona.
Oh,
That
okay.
is the late Oscar Modeling's Arizona
Yes.
that Orly kindly sent to me because I said I always wanted an Arizona.
Yeah, well, that's what kind of guy Pete was. So he's a good bloke.
They're just tight with glue.
Very tight.
Judicious, very judicious. There's a difference. There's a difference.
No,
Well, that's the thing. I'm the same because, like, I'm forever building something, putting it aside, and then I'll forget about it. I'll be doing something else, and I'll bump it and I'll break it. And it's just like, no, now I've got to
Well,
pull
I
it
go the
apart.
opposite way. I tend to put too much glue on, and I really get myself in a bind because if something is wrong, I can't get it off because it's welded on forever.
well, you got to remember, Jim. I brought all these models over from Roselands to Padstow, which is 2 suburbs, and I was cleaning parts out of the ute for a week after I emptied it.
Yeah, I bet. Moving's a bitch when it comes to models. No matter how well you pack them, you're going to wind up fixing some.
Yeah,
Just
well,
can't
I had
avoid it.
23 out to fit in the ute.
Yeah, well, that's why you keep those little
Container
Tupperware
was
containers
full
around.
of loose parts when Paulie
Yep.
sent it to me, and then I added to it again from the bottom of the crate that Paulie built. This is actually still mounted to the bottom of the crate,
That's the bottom of the box I sent him.
Okay,
which will remain as its base.
good solid base. Yeah.
Yeah.
Excellent.
I'm just looking for the box now.
I can get you the frame of it if you want.
Oh, hang on, found it.
Believe you me, he built a bloody good crate.
Oh wow, yeah, that's some serious work there, Paul.
Yeah, that was.
Yeah, that's how it arrived at my place.
That's
You-
how it
you-
left
you-
Padstow.
You tell them it's fragile so they know to break it.
Yes.
Yeah, but you also know I put this way up, but there was also a handle on top of the box so they could carry it, not wreck it.
Ah, I see.
And
they still got it wrong.
They didn't stop them from throwing it around the.
Yeah, that's what you can't control. Yep. I worked as a package handler for UPS for a couple of.
Oh, there it is.
Oh, that's it. Okay, nice. Oh, wow.
Like I said, Paulie did a bloody good job putting this together.
Yeah, that box cost as much as the postage.
I bet, man. That's a lot of material.
I've still got some of it.
And the whole reason I've still got that is because I do plan to move from here at some point. So I want to be able to boom, rebox it
So
up.
are
And
your plan move?
No,
Are you planning on going farther away from civilization or closer?
I'll be going back to the hills.
Okay.
Once everything's settled here, I'm out of here. I'll pack the whole entire show up, the house, the tiny home, the whole lot, and
Gone.
So you can join
Going
us
back
via
to the
smoke
hills.
signals or something, right?
no, I'll still be in touch with those that matter.
Thanks, mate.
Those that
Thanks.
want to know me, I'll still be in touch with.
Well, I'll tell you what. Oh, there he is. A nice young man. What's his name, Paul?
That's Jake. Dean. Jake's his dad.
Okay.
And Dean was because Jake's favourite TV show was Supernatural. So Dean was named after Dean from Supernatural.
Okay.
Yes, is that your grandson?
That's my grandson.
Guess what my grandson's called?
Supernatural.
Jake.
Dean. Guess why he's called Dean? Because his parents
Supernatural?
love fucking Supernatural.
Yeah.
I thought he was going to be called Jerry, and you could have Dean Martin and Jerry Lewis.
And his sister's Amara.
What am I going to do with this 01 level?
So's Dean's sister.
Ooh,
Yeah,
Well, I'll tell you what.
I've still got a really good box.
We've got Dean and Amara
Yeah.
as brother and sister in our family as well.
Okay. Yeah, something's gone weird here, Jason.
That's true.
I've got a really
And-
good box I can store this 01 level in.
And I just have to say, in 14 days, grandson number 10 is due.
You want to get on it, mate? Amateurs, come on.
So, where you get where when he's old enough, where are you gonna what air show are you gonna take him to?
Whichever one he wants to go to.
You might recognise this box, Buff.
Hang on, mate. Hang on. Let me.
He's concentrating. He's sticking his fingers together.
It's a,
No, I
it's
haven't
a
got a
certain
drop
box
on there
that
yet.
I've got
Thank you.
sent a couple of bottles of paint in.
Jason, did you ever finish that Ford pickup?
It's sitting over there.
It's done?
No, it's just sitting there.
Okay.
That was too much to hope for, Jim.
You're very hopeful, Jim. Very,
I had great levels of optimism. Yes.
mate. That's like me giving you the Powerball numbers.
Hang on. I've got the pen ready.
It ain't happening.
That was almost a childlike naivety, Jim.
Yeah, well, I had to ask because I know that Jason loves Fords.
Yeah.
I got a question, Jason. Did you ever get the Jag fixed?
The Jag's in. Yeah, the Jag's sitting in there. It's okay.
Okay, so you
Still
got the
do
gearbox
water
done.
pump.
Oh, the
No,
water
still
pump's
do-
gone now.
No, that was all that was wrong with it. The water pump. Oh, the roof lining, but that's just a typical thing.
Right.
Yeah, should have bought a
Where
Holden.
No.
Where did that come from?
Oh, I should have, but I'd like them when this is okay. Look at that, boys and girls.
Hang on.
Oh, we got to see it close up. There we are. Okay, now you're on. Nice.
And
Nice
other bits
Maybach.
included.
Good work, Buff.
So there we go. Well, that's it for the
Not
next
Yaz,
12
lads, but still good work.
months. I'll get there on that.
Oh, don't worry. It's just it just gives me something else to pick on somebody else about, like a certain someone with a black pearl.
Yeah,
Okay,
yeah,
who would
Black
that be?
Pearl. That one will never go away.
No,
I don't
hell
think
no.
Mark is ever going to live that down. Jason, I was going to say that the tracks on that half track, the FAMO, are very easy to put together. I made a start on mine before I sold it, and those tracks go together very, very simple. So great model. Yeah. Just got to clean them up, and they're gonna clip together beautifully. They work fine.
I'm going to believe you, Jim. I'm going to believe you.
Well, guys, I'm going to sign off. I'm starting to feel my eyelids closing over my eyes. So, Jason, it was a fantastic surprise seeing you, mate. I'm glad to see you at the bench. I'm glad to see you healthy, and I hope to
Glad
see
to
you
be
next
back.
week.
You will, mate. I'll be here.
I'm
Excellent.
just glad to see him alive.
Yeah, well, I knew things were going well, but it's good to see you face to face. So,
Yes.
Yeah.
In a while.
all right, guys, everyone here,
Bye,
take
mate.
care, and look forward to seeing you all again next week. And
All right, Jim.
Bilge and Chunk and Paul
Jim.
will be running across each other on different live chats during the week. So everyone
Yes.
take care and see you
And
soon.
You never know,
Okay.
Jim. That might be painted as well. That is
I look forward to seeing every bit of progress and hearing all the stories around it, Jason. I do. So good for you, mate. Take care, guys. Bye-bye.
Take care.
All right, Jim.
Hey,
Coming
Jim.
in. Well, as much as I don't want to, we're going to have to pull the plug there.
I was just about to start glowing.
Oh, no. Don't rush it.
Oh, well, maybe next Sunday.
Yeah, you got years of enjoyment in that, Lex.
It is
Yeah.
that Arizona. Bill,
Sorry, say again, Jeffro.
what kit is that Arizona?
What year?
Think
What kit?
the
Who made
kit.
it?
Oh,
I think it was.
it's
I think it was
trumpeter,
a
ain't it? 1-200.
I think it's
Yeah.
the trumpeter. Yeah.
Okay.
There's one over here. There's one down here.
So if you need spares, Jason's got them.
I don't need spares. I just need to start to try and put pieces back together. And if I get to a point where I'm a little confused, well, I guess I'll be just going back through somebody's videos to, or I can probably go to ScaleMates and download the instructions or something and
Yeah.
Or I could
figure
take a
it out
photo
from
of the
there.
Arizona instructions I have here.
6 half dozen the other. Either way.
Yeah, I could photocopy them, send you an email of them, and
Oh, greatly appreciated, Buff.
do you have a printer
At work.
that has you have access to free printing?
At
At
work.
Right. Well, just text me or remind me to take it. I'll photocopy it all.
All right.
I'll scan it all, and then you can print it out. I'll email it to you. You can print it out. So,
All right. Cheers, Buff.
and I'll email you guys my email address because the other one does not longer work.
Well, that was,
You're talking
Moss
about
is
the
in.
private one?
Yeah. So
Yeah, I got that.
yeah. So I can and it's Moss, right? Yeah. So I can I'll scan it, and then at least you can print it out, and you'll have the instructions for Arizona.
All good. Too easy. Thank you.
You're welcome.
Well, I'd like to thank you all for coming in, and thank you for coming back, Jason. You can have
You're
your
welcome,
seat
mate.
back. You can have your
Yeah.
seat back.
So you like the 7 o'clock, by the way? Is that the favourite
Um,
time?
That just means I could get mum fed nice and early and get her settled down for the night.
Well, mate, since you've been running the show and looking after it, mate, if it's easier at 7 o'clock for you, works for me.
All right, as long as it works for you.
Yeah. Works
And
for everybody
Jim
else,
get-
I don't know. That's the main thing. So,
Yeah, Jim gets an extra hour of sleep.
yeah, that works too. So, yeah. And the Raiders just won again. So,
All right, everybody. I'd like to thank you all for coming, and we'll catch you all next time.
all right, guys.
Bye bye, world.
Great
Huzzah.
to see you again, Buff.
Ah.
Huzzah.